Inside the AHSAA, your weekly look inside Alabama High School athletics, hosted by Luke Robinson. Brought to you by Coke, Alpha, Encore Rehabilitation, Edmondson Screen Printing, Wilson Sporting Goods, Russell Athletics, AL.com, and South Point Bank. Welcome to the Alabama High School Athletic Association's weekly update, heard exclusively on the AHSAA Radio Network. I'm Luke Robinson, and I'll be bringing you this week's top stories from the AHSAA. Decatur High School head football coach Jere Adcock has been selected to serve as head coach for the Alabama All-Stars in next December's 25th annual Alabama-Mississippi Classic, according to a Monday announcement by Steve Bailey. Steve Bailey is the director of the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association. Adcock served as president of the AHSADCA in 2007-2008. He is the first coach from AHSAA Athletic District 8 to be named head coach in the Alabama-Mississippi Classic. He served as an assistant coach in the 2006 Alabama-Mississippi Classic, though. Alabama holds a 17-7 edge in the Prep Football Classic that was first played in 1988 at Mobile's Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Alabama has also won the last 3 contests and 13 of the last 16, including a dramatic 24-17 come-from-behind double overtime win over the Mississippi Stars in 2010. Adcock has compiled a 110-53 record as head coach at Decatur since 1996. The Red Raiders were 9-2 last season after winning 9 straight games to start the year. Once again, I think we have an excellent coach selected to lead our All-Stars, Bailey said. Coach Adcock is a highly successful and well-respected football coach in our state. Bailey also announced the rest of the coaching staff that will be assisting Adcock next December. It includes 3 coaches who led their teams to state championships in 2010. Daphne's Glenn Vickery, Thomasville's Jack Hankins Jr., and Leroy's Danny Powell captured state crowns at the Super 6 state championships at Auburn University's Jordan-Hare Stadium last December. Vickery, who guided the Class 6A state champion Trojans to a perfect 15-0 record, will coach wide receivers. Hankins, who led Thomasville to a 15-0 mark and the Class 4A title, will serve as linebackers coach. And finally, Powell, who led Leroy to a 14-1 record and the Bears' 4th state title in the last 5 seasons, will direct the defensive line. Rounding out the staff are Aniana head coach Don Jacobs, a former University of Alabama quarterback, Tanner head coach LaRon White, Hartselle head coach Bob Godsey, a former Troy State quarterback, and Decatur assistant coach Lee Cagle, who will serve as scout coach. Jacobs will serve as offensive coordinator, White will coach the offensive line, and Godsey will serve as the defensive coordinator. Jacobs guided Aniana to an 8-4 record last season. Godsey led Hartselle to the 5A semifinals and a 12-2 record, and White's Tanner Rattlers finished 11-1 in 2A. The team will be announced next fall. We'll be back with more Inside the AHSAA in just a moment.
Style points don't show up in the box score. Talking a good game has never won a championship. And we're sorry to break it to you. It's not the shoes. It's the work, the pride, the blood, and the tears. Because Russell's wicking sweat out of the equation. Russell Dry Power Moisture Wicking Tees and Fleece. The next evolution in over 100 years of raw performance.
After the final ball has flown, and the final catch made, and the last screaming fan has left the stadium, the ball is passed from one team member to the next so the players can sign their names. But of all the names, there is one on that ball that is perhaps the most important. That name is Wilson. Good luck this season.
The reason track coaches are so excited is simple. The AHSAA Central Board of Control voted to reinstate indoor track as a championship sport in the 2011-2012 school year. Indoor track, discontinued after the 2007 season until adequate facilities became available, will resume as a championship sport February 3rd through the 4th, 2012 at the new multi-purpose facility being constructed in Birmingham. The regular season will again be during the month of January. Molly McGregor, coordinator for the new facility, made a presentation to the Central Board describing the world-class facility that will also present other site opportunities for AHSAA swimming and volleyball events. The state's qualifying procedure for outdoor track was also revised to be effective in the upcoming 2011 outdoor season. The revised procedure has been amended and can be found online at www.ahsaa.com in the online version of the 2011 Spring Sportsbook. The top 5 performances meeting qualifying standards for each event per class at each of 4 sections will qualify for the state meet, in addition to the next 4 best performances meeting qualifying standards from all 4 sections for each classification event. This procedure continues to place a maximum 24 qualifiers, 3 heats, in each state meet event. The latest electronic timing equipment and software programs permit a quick setup of the state meet. Until next week, this is Luke Robinson saying thanks for joining us on Inside the AHSAA.